Meet Gia. Her dream, ever since she graduated from university, was to travel. And she did. She visited incredible Canada and absolutely fell in love with it. So, she thought, why not move there? She looked into the easiest ways to immigrate to Canada. So here are 4 ways that she discovered. 1. Express entry. The second, provincial nominee. Another one is business immigration. And last but not least, sponsorship. Express entry is the fastest way to obtain permanent residency in Canada and can take as little as 6 months. 3 paths by which you can enter express entry are Federal Skilled Worker, Canadian Experience Class, or Federal Skilled Trades. Your profile is evaluated by certain criteria, which are then given a score. If you meet the passing mark with your score, you are good to submit your application to the program and wait for an invitation to apply. You must be a highly ranked candidate in order to receive this invitation. Provincial nominee programs offer permanent residency in Canada, but are assigned to specific provinces in Canada. This means that you can apply, for example, for the Manitoba Provincial Nominee Program, and if given permanent residency, you will need to commit to moving to Manitoba for a certain number of years that the province decides you need to stay there in order to maintain your residency in Canada. Upon completion of your residency in Manitoba, you are then free to live anywhere in Canada. To qualify for the Manitoba program, all you need is to have an occupation that is highly demanded in this province, for which there is a shortage of candidates in the job market and meet other criteria. Business immigration is for individuals who are planning to be self-employed or start a business in Canada. Usually, you will require a significant investment unless you choose to open a business in a less populated area in Canada, one of the provinces that offer entrepreneur programs. Sponsorship implies 2 types, either family-based or via a Canadian job offer where an employer is required to sponsor you. So if you think you can land a job in Canada, then it is the easiest way to actually move to Canada and have financial security from day 1 upon your arrival there. If you have a family member who qualifies for any of the programs mentioned earlier, you will automatically have the opportunity to be granted residency in the case where such a family member receives permanent residency in Canada. If you already have a family member who is a Canadian citizen, this will automatically qualify you to apply for permanent residency as well.
Some options are less relevant to me,
thought Gia.
I think I will go for the Federal Skilled Worker Program.
Gia is a licensed pharmacist, young, experienced, and with a high level of English. She has a high chance of being invited to apply for a permanent residency visa via express entry. Around 230,000 permanent residency visas are issued yearly just via express entry. So let's wish Gia good luck. Find out if you're eligible for one of the Canadian visa programs and start your journey with Canadian Visa Expert today.